1 minute. Loading in for the first of 7. Picture Painted moves into stall 1. STOSH. And To the Bank. The trio is in the gate. To the Bank from the outside. They look right now. And we're off and running on a Saturday night at FanDuel Sportsbook and Horse Racing. To the Bank and Juan Molina Jr. get out to show the pace. From STOSH in second and Picture Painted lines up along the inside fence with Victor Balin aboard and moves up closer to that front runner. To the Bank still out by just over a length from the new second place runner. Picture Painted is now in second. And climbing up on the outside is STOSH, and Yero Rodriguez now recaptures that place spot. Opening quarter in 24 2/5 of a second. To the Bank on the board at even money. Still by a half a length from STOSH. Picture Painted and Victor Balin have receded back to third, about 3.5 off the dueling leaders now. To the quarter mile they have. It's To the Bank on the inner. STOSH on that one's outside. STOSH now takes over briefly, but fighting back is To the Bank. Not tonight for Picture Painted. Final furlong. To the Bank. Juan Molina searches for that victory, but here's STOSH on the outside, and late on the scene is Picture Painted. It's STOSH to win the opener at 6-5. To the Bank was second. Picture Painted was third. Moving into the winner's enclosure, winner of the opener, number 2, STOSH and jockey Yero Rodriguez. Owned by Shelley S. and Price, conditioned by Eddie S. and Price. STOSH is a 4-year-old gelded son of Lentinor, out of the Europe mare Euro Lily. This Illinois bred was bred in this state by Renee Dworak. Winning time 6 furlongs, track fast, 1:13 3/5 of a second. The 3 was scratched from the opener. In race number 2, jockey change on the 5, Mary's Last Song, Rainier Arietta to ride number 5 in the second. Post time for that is in 22 minutes. Field has reached the starting gate right across from us at the 5 furlong mark. No letting go first in. On the board at 4.5 to 1. Coming back to the races after at least 18 months off. There's Elizabeth's Ghost into the center gate. Miss Learjet, Halo Couture, outside Mary's Last Song. In the gate, and they're off, sprinting 5 furlongs, out very well nearest us on the inside fence is No Letting Go. Elizabeth's Ghost is now vying for early leadership. Miss Learjet will be third, flanked on the outer by Mary's Last Song. A rail skimming Halo Couture makes it all 5 within a length and a half of one another. On the outside, Mary's Last Song goes by them all. Spit out there, No Letting Go had nowhere to go, and now is out 6.5 lengths last behind Mary's Last Song as they bend around to the 2 furlong mark. It's Rainier Arietta, Mary's Last Song by 3 over Miss Learjet. Inside running, Halo Couture well back. Elizabeth's Ghost is outpaced, and No Letting Go is dead last. 10 lengths separates this group. In deep stretch, Mary's Last Song has given the field the pink slip and is gone. Mary's Last Song at 7 to 2. Halo Couture ran a very good second. Miss Learjet was third. Elizabeth's Ghost was fourth. And No Letting Go, a troublesome turn for fifth. Winner of tonight's second race, the Matt Rimini Derby. It goes to number 5, Mary's Last Song, and jockey Rainier Arrieta. A Kentucky homebred for winning owner and trainer Terry Burdess. Mary's Last Song, 4-year-old daughter of Albertus Maximus out of the Grand Reward mare, Mary Lou's Song. The winning time, a fast Collinsville strip, goes in 58 3/5 of a second for 5 furlongs. 58 3/5. Now official with the second, off odds 7-2. Race number 3, scratch out the 2, Rocket Queen. Field of 5, sprinting 6 furlongs again. Fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have not won a race this year, or non-winners of 4 races in their racing careers. Race number 3, sponsored by Every Spine Matters, sponsored by Bleen Chiropractic, saving human and animal spines. That comes up at 8:25 in 22 minutes. They're headed to the starting gate. You have 1 minute. Less than a minute. Loading in for the third tonight, Ms. Clipper into stall 1. Hold the Spending next. My Wife is Boss. Bit Money. G City Warrior. 5 in the gate. And away they race. Hold the Spending got the jump with Yero Rodriguez. G City Warrior in close touch. My Wife is Boss now pokes a nose up, but here comes Ms. Clipper to bid on the inside fence nearest us. Last horse down the backstretch is Bit Money with a closing kick, just 4.5 off the dueling leaders, and now 3 abreast as My Wife is Boss continues on with an outside run. Right after Hold the Spending and Ms. Clipper. They're in a duel, but joining now, My Wife is Boss. G City Warrior, every chance, about 4.5 off that inside fence. Very, very wide, and losing touch, it seems, Bit Money has to make up about 7. On the threesome up top, it's Ms. Clipper. Now trying to haze the rest of the field out underneath Victor Santiago, but there goes My Wife is Boss, gaining ground on the outside with G City Warrior. They're just about inside the final 4 furlong, and they have 4 of them across the track. G City Warrior to forge to the lead. G City Warrior and Joe BERRIOS go on with it at 6-5 and win on a Saturday night. Hold the Spending second, Ms. Clipper third, My Wife is Boss was fourth, and then Bit Money. Race number 3, sponsored by Every Spine Matters, by Bleen Chiropractic, serving human and animal spines. They're in the winner's circle, receiving the winner of the third race, number 6, G-City Warrior, and jockey Joe BERRIOS. Owned by Lawrence Gavilski II, trained by Jimmy Watkins. G-City Warrior is a 4-year-old daughter of Warrior's Reward out of the Brahms mare, Serenata. Bred in Kentucky by Kathy Maybe. The winning time, 1:13 2/5 of a second. The 2 is a scratch. Our thanks to the folks from Bleen Chiropractic in the winner's circle. Just about official with prices coming up for the third. Next race with a field of 4 sprinting 6 furlongs. There are no changes to the fourth race. Foursome has reached the starting gate for the running of race number 4. TIZRIK moving into stall 1. The last option next. B's Turning Point. And last to load in will be Smart Trial. Just about set. Ready for the 50-cent pick 4. In the gate. And they're off. Sluggish beginnings for the 2 on the outside. The last option and Smart Trial. Just rolling right away. Like they were standing in the gate. TIZRIK has built up a 7-length cushion already. B's Turning Point back second. Third, Smart Trial, way back to the last option. Now they're catching, but a breather has been given to the number 1 horse, TIZRIK, with Javier Diego. Just gliding this one along, still out by 2.5 or 3. Better than B's Turning Point. Still second, no change in the order. It's just the distance that has changed. Smart Trial third, getting a little bit closer, but having to be used is the last option in Joe BERRIOS. Still, the breather was given. TIZRIK just playing around out there by 3. The rest are under huge rides. Inside B's Turning Point, now called upon. The last option is gaining with every stride, 300 yards out. It's TIZRIK on the board, odds on, 2-5, out by 3, 3.5. Up into second is the last option, still hanging out along the inside fence is B's Turning Point. TIZRIK got to get busy. The last option gaining with every stride. TIZRIK just last. TIZRIK wins and beats the last option. Then it was B's Turning Point and way back to Smart Trial. Race 4 now official. Back in the winner's circle steps number 1 TIZRIK and jockey Javier Diego. Won by Sharon Morgan, trained by John Wainwright. Bred in Kentucky by Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, Dr. Terry Morgan. 3-year-old gelded son of Tisway out of Silver Strike by First Defense. Winning time 1:13 3/5 of a second. All 4 ran in race number 4. Odds on starts the 50-cent Pig 4. In the upcoming 5th race, scratch out number 1 Laska and the 6 Pinch Mine. Post time for race number 5 comes up in 22 minutes. Wheel of Misfortune in just a couple of minutes as well. Field is moving towards the starting gate. Final wagers for the 5th. Meet Me in St. Louis already in. Bezel set joins. Pretty Lady 2. Lady Chaffee. Sooner Legacy. And debuting Pecos Autumn. She bounces around the gate and goes down. So we could have a delay here if she's loose up the gap. I gathered her back in. Jockey Alvin Ortiz will climb back aboard. He's a little bit slow to go behind the gate. Now they're in the gate, ready for the 5th. Alvin Ortiz back aboard Pecos Autumn. Looks like Meet Me in St. Louis active. Kaylee Mulvaney to go check. Rider dropped the crop in front of the gay Roman Hernandez. Need to settle down. Still not right. Right to go. And they're off and running. Good beginning for Pretty Lady 2 and Pecos Autumn on debut. These two out together. Pretty Lady 2 gives way to the speed of Meet Me in St. Louis, who takes over and runs away by 3 lengths. Pecos Autumn back second, Pretty Lady 2 third. Inside running Bezel set fourth, passed by both. Sooner Legacy on the outer and splitting is Lady Chaffee, who's gaining momentum. But they're all in search of Meet Me in St. Louis. Maybe tonight's the night. This one's out by 7.5 lengths. Pecos Autumn is out to second. Here comes Lady Chaffee, who's gaining. So is Sooner Legacy. Way back there to Bezel Set and nothing from Pretty Lady 2. Meet Me in St. Louis. Roman Hernandez gonna have to try to get another 2 furlongs. And it's Meet Me in St. Louis on the board as your 6-5 choice. Out by 5. Closing in. Pecos Autumn is gaining with every stride, and here comes Bezel Set, breathing fire. Meet Me in St. Louis, a final 150 yards. Meet Me in St. Louis, Pecos Autumn, Meet Me in St. Louis. I think, boy, that's close. That could go either way. Pecos Autumn on debut, right on the inside of Meet Me in St. Louis, in a very big photo. Meet Me in St. Louis. Tonight was the night. Very good debut second for Pecos Autumn. Bezel Set, Hard Luck third, and Lady Chaffee got fourth. Race 5 now official. Entering the winner's enclosure, first win for number 4, Meet Me in St. Louis, and jockey Roman Hernandez. Owned and bred by Offspring Farm, Cynthia Rush, and trained by Jimmy Watkins. It's a training double for Jimmy. Meet Me in St. Louis, a 4-year-old chestnut daughter of City Weekend out of ZZ Pop by Brahms. Bred in Illinois by Cynthia Rush and Mr. Watkins. 1:15 and 2/5 of a second. The 1 and the 6 were scratched from the 5th. Race number 6, 6 furlongs, 4,000, the claiming tag, fillies and mares coming up next. We have a field of 5 mares going the distance. Starts the late daily double. There are no changes to the late daily double. It begins at 9:49 and 21 minutes. They're heading to the starting gate. Loading in now, see Grace fly by into stall 4. Been kind of rambunctious in the post parade. 3-1 now. Mora Valley. The 1 steps forward. She gets situated. No longer, backs away. Asking politely, Mora Valley not quite in yet. Now they can latch the back. 3 left to load. Next will be Darlin' Rosie. Lilith. And outside to Little Be Quick. 5 mares in the gate at 3/4 of a mile. The flag is up, they're set, and they're off and running. A slight dip at the start for Sea Grace Fly By, but gets out uncontested with Lil Be Quick and Close Connection second. Inside running is Mora Valley, picks it up a notch and goes right forward to that leadership. Lilith sitting right there in that front running foursome, just about 2 lengths off the lead. And then back we go to Darlin Rosie, who has 4.5 to make up. The leader is held by Mora Valley and Urdia Lopez on the class drop. Out by 3/4 of a length from Lil Be Quick and Close Connection in second. Back in third is Sea Grace Fly By. A little traffic trouble there for Lilith, who was looking for back-to-back wins, got spit out the back. Here's Darlin Rosie to pick up the pace up into fourth. New leader around the turn, Lil Be Quick at 5-2 has run away from Mora Valley, who retreats through traffic. It's Lil Be Quick and Victor Balin out to a 3.5 length margin. The oncoming Sea Grace Fly By is gaining ever so slightly along the inside. Mora Valley not done yet. It's a weary Lil Be Quick. Sea Grace Fly By, a final bid. Lil Be Quick, Victor Balin to win by 2.25. Sea Grace Fly By second. Mora Valley was third, then Lilith and Darlin Rosie. Strolling into the winner's enclosure at FanDuel Sportsbook and Horse Racing, winner of tonight's 6th race, number 5, Lil Be Quick and jockey Victor Balin. Owned by Jerry Grashevsky, trained by Antonio Miraz. Lil Be Quick is a 6-year-old daughter of Graham Hall. Out of the Richter scale mare, Alden's Little Devil, bred in Florida by Rohan Crichton. The winning time, just under 1:13, a minute 12 and 99 1/100ths of a second. There were no changes to the 6th race. 7th and final with a field of 7. Maiden specials, 3-year-olds and up at 6 furlongs. There are no changes to the 7th. Post time for our final race tonight at 10:17, 22 minutes. Headed to the starting gate. Behind the gate for the loading of the 7th race, BG Attack will be loaded in stall 1 first. Billy Not William. Final call. Wildwood's Gamble. Heavily backed odds on. Imperial Temple. Hay Grinder. Hay Grinder stepping up. Awesome Skippy will be the last one in. In the gate. And the racing, a hop at the start for Wildwood's Gamble. Odds on out the back. It's BG Attack. Outside, Awesome Skippy. These two first and second. In hand is Billy Not William. Jim Watkins, the conditioner, looking for a 3-bagger. On the outer is debuting Hay Grinder. Right between is Imperial Temple. The rail nearest us, Final Call is gaining ever so slightly, and still out the back is Wildwood's Gamble, trailing by about 8 or 9 lengths. Off the speed, that is BG Attack. And Yero Rodriguez out from Billy Not William, still in second. Final Call is rolling now into third with Javi Diego. Now, coming to call is Wildwood's Gamble. Out of last and splitting rivals is already up to a joint third with Final Call. Having to get up is Awesome Skippy, and now rail driving late Imperial Temple. Down the lane they come in the final race tonight. BG Attack, collared by Billy Not William. Billy Not William, BG Attack is a stubborn foe, not giving a quarter. Still there, BG Attack. Billy Not William, these two right together, Final Call late. It's Billy Not William. 3 for trainer Jimmy Watkins tonight. Photo for second, BG Attack, or Final Call was rolling late. For Billy Not William, first photo second, maybe BG Attack second with the late running Final Call. Look to be third. First appearance in the winner's circle, maiden no more number 4, Billy Nat William and jockey Joe BERRIOS with a riding double. Owned by the Thromes, Keith, Ron, Colin, and Jeff. Trained by Jim Watkins. 3 on the night for the winning trainer. Billy Nat William, 4-year-old gelded son, a smoke warning. Out of Sensational Gold by Medaglia del Oro. Bred in Illinois by Smoky Creek Farm. Congratulations. The winning time, 1:13 4/5 of a second. The Slick Pick 7 carries over to Tuesday, just over $536. Off odds 7-2. The high end of that, 980, 440, 360 across on your winner. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Great fun by everyone. Safe travels to you. Next live racing card is Tuesday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. If you can't make it Tuesday, come back and join us next weekend, either Friday or Saturday nights at 7:30.